We all know that last year you did something cool. But honestly, I don't even remember what it was.
We're headed into the sea of monsters. You sure you're okay to do this?
Let's go do the impossible.
I feel like, well, I can't speak for everyone, but I think, we've already had roles before Percy Jackson. So we knew that there was, there was going to be, we were going to be, more well-known, just also because it's Percy Jackson and stuff. So I had prepared myself to hear, a lot of good things about it and just, good job, but also, other comments and things. But for it to blow up the way it did, it definitely changed a lot about, how I was gonna say how I move, but that just sounds, very, sneaky. But, just, the way how I do things now, and I think it changed it in all the best ways possible. Everyone that is a part of the fandom is, they're great people, and they're such lovely people also, and I love how loving and kind they are as well, so I know that no matter how many seasons we have come out, it'll just get bigger and bigger instead of it being okay, you gotta live up to this, you gotta live up to that. It's gonna grow more and more,
I mean, I guess, kind of what she said. It's. I think the weirdest change so far has been having, random people come up to us and tell us that, not to speak for all of us, but, we're such huge fans, we love the show. Sometimes people come up to me and, tell me, I loved when this happened, or blah, blah, blah. I loved when you did this here. I loved when you talked about how this happened in your life. And I think it's the weirdest change for me, because it's there's so many people out there that just, know me so much better than, sometimes I forget stories about myself, and then somebody will, tell me something that happened on set with me that I don't even remember. Yeah. So I think that's, the funniest part, yeah.
I fully agree with that. I went to a college kind of new students acceptance thing one time, and these two prospective students came up to me and they were like, "We knew you were gonna be here," and I was like, "Don't say that. How do you know these things?" And they were like, "You mentioned it once in an interview that you were applying to this school 2 years ago, and we figured by now you would have gotten in." And I was like, I completely forgot that I had said that. And so the fact that so many people, I guess just are paying attention to the things that we do, it's kind of a funny thing. It's weird for me to kind of keep track of, I don't think I'm, very important. Not that I am, but, I don't think, the little things I do have any consequence. But when I'm, out in public, it's a weird thing for me to think, some, kid is gonna watch me and watch the things I do, and they're gonna whether they want to or not, it's gonna I don't know, I'm not explaining this well, but it's just gonna leave an impact on them, which is so weird now. So yeah, that's been probably the biggest change.
Yes, well, as the other producers always tell me, I didn't do them any favors, because every book is bigger, with more scenes, different scenes, more characters. So it's a very complex world, and it took a lot of work for the crew to realize this vision, and they've done an amazing job. The new scenes, a lot of them are practical sets, but they're on the water. And so many of the scenes were filmed with, for instance, the Ironclad. That was on a soundstage, believe it or not. They built an entire warship. And I was on set the day they were filming that storm, and they had waves crashing over the deck, and they had it on a lever so that the ship was going back and forth. People were on cords and they were flying around. It was really incredible to see. And then we film most of the season in Vancouver, British Columbia, which is a beautiful place with so many different settings, lots of great ocean real estate, and so we were on the beach in Vancouver for some of those, up in the mountains of British Columbia. They go everywhere, and it's very funny because sometimes you will walk from one scene to another scene in the show, and it looks like they're right next to each other, but those locations are actually 500 miles apart. It's hard to say. And in terms of characters, we have so many great ones. We get to spend more time with Clarice LaRue, the daughter of Ares, who's played by the fabulous Dior Goodjohn. And a new character, probably my favorite, is Tyson the Cyclops, played by Daniel Deemer. He does a wonderful job being that character.
Gray sisters?
Okay, put me down, big guy.
He said, put him down.
Annabeth? What are you... Whoa, Tyson, both of you stop!
Wait a minute. You know this Cyclops?
It's okay, put me down.
You're Annabeth. Percy talks about you all the time.
Tyson?
Shush. You look at a picture all the time, right?
I, thought you were in Virginia with your dad. What's going on?
You didn't have the dream?
About Grover?
About camp.
Percy Jackson Season 2 is gonna be epic.
It's gonna be much more intense. Run!
Audiences are gonna love how action-packed the season is.
It's just so exciting and adventurous.
Everything has changed.
This season, it represents the unknown, uncertainty.
Search for meaning.
Fighting for what you think is right.
They're trying to find their place, but they don't know where they're at.
These were some of the most gorgeous sets I've ever seen. There's not an inch of Polyphemus' cave that hasn't been thought out.
The Andromeda, easily one of the coolest sets I've worked on.
The Ironclad was literally ripped out of the book.
That entire Scylla Charybdis fight, it's epic in every sense of the word.
It's on another level.
This is gonna be phenomenal.
Absolutely colossal.
I feel like I'm 11 again.
I'm not asking for help. I'm not asking for permission. And I'm not gonna let anything stand in my way.
You guys get nightmares, right? I usually get ones that tell me the future. Or try to kill me. My name is Percy Jackson.
You didn't have the dream?
About Grover?
About camp.
The danger the camp is under is greater than you can possibly imagine.
What about Grover? You know where he is?
The Gray sisters see all.
They only have one eye.
Look who's talking.
Luke! I'll see you out there.
Look, poisoned her.
If the tree falls, the barrier falls, then camp will be open to any attack.
Save Grover.
Percy, you gotta find him.
Save camp.
For the key to our survival, you must quest to the Sea of Monsters.
They take care of each other. That's what real heroes do.
Kill the son of Poseidon.
Sorry!
You can't give up on your family.
Perseus, don't underestimate yourself.
I'm not gonna let some stupid monsters stand in my way.